Hey everybody, it is Greyhound and welcome to the channel. How are we doing today? So today I want to talk a little bit about this little KIK cylinder that I took out of, I think I threw the rest of it away, but it came out of a commercial door lock that was given to me by a local locksmith. Now this one, you can see it's got this really wide back end on it. Standard plug follower won't go over that. So I didn't see a good way to gut this to get the pins out without making a new plug follower. So I made a new one, modified the design a bit so that it would open up further. So it will fit on that rear plug to be able to pick it. So I'm going to open this thing. We're just going to rake it, I believe. Should be a pretty easy rake. Of course not. I was just off camera and opened it up in like 2 seconds with this. Something that actually fits a little better than my little dinky tension wrench. Why, oh why does it have to do this to a guy? You know, whew, man, that was way tougher than it needed to be, folks. Way tougher than it needed to be. All right. Let's get in here. And let's get my... Printed it a little bit too tight, so it kind of binds up a little. It's a snug fitting. Once you get it part way, then it just takes off. All right, there we are. Now here's the odd part. If you look at that, there's only 4 pins in this lock. And it doesn't start at pin 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Why would you do that on a commercial lock? Now, let me use my tweezers here so I can keep them together. 2 of them. These are all standard pins. I'll give you a better view of all of this here in a minute. So I didn't pick it very well, did I? So those probably should have gone with the key pins. Unless that's part of a master? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it's that kind of a cylinder. Oh, you go here. There. There. And there. And there you go. There's what was in this lock. So you can see we've got a couple of wafers, just standard pins, but there are only 4 pins. Can anybody out there tell me what the rationale would be, why you would do that in a commercial lock? I'm not very sure. It doesn't make much sense to me. But that was in this lovely little KIK cylinder. Now I'm probably going to clean this thing up a little bit because this has all the screamings to me of a rather nice little challenge lock. So that's what I plan on doing with it. I'm going to build that up into something hopefully fun to put out there. But there you go. That's what I've got for you on this one today. The puzzling question, and I don't know if anybody can tell me what kind of cylinder this is. That was really different having it so wide back here at the base. Haven't seen one like that before. But if anybody has any wise ideas as to why you would 4-pin this thing, let me know. Love to hear what you got to say. All right, later. So I decided to add this into this video. So I've changed up my setup a little bit here, changed where my lighting is at. So I'm going to show putting this thing back together again. Because I got pretty good on the focus here now. Oh, go away. Manually focus. There we go. So that you can actually see a little better what goes on in there. Let's do. Oof. That in. Well, let's just do this one while we're there. Oh, what did I do? Hang on, because I screwed up, because I was going to move these. I'm going to put them in pins in holes 1 and 2. Springs in there. Now I can probably we'll do 3 up front too. He's an easy reach. Oh, hey, I gotta kind of keep it in frame if I want you guys to see what I'm doing, right? So I'm gonna take the pin back. And what I have to do sometimes, or why, is get it on there, hold it down, and slide the plug follower forward over the top of that pin. There you can see the pin. See it there? I'll slide the plug follower forward over it, hold that in place. Move on to the next one. Depending on how the springs are, sometimes you end up pushing the pin down just slightly, sliding the pin follower forward against the pin to hold it. Because otherwise, as soon as you let go with your tweezers, it just takes off. And there we go. And then I'll flip this around, go in the other way. Get back there to where I can see that fourth hole. It should be back there. Grab the next spring. And yeah, one thing I noticed after I moved the lighting in my office is it works way better with my camera. So now I can get some good close-up stuff. So now that I've done that, now I need to put you in here. Line this up. Maybe line this up. What did I do? Let's go around this side. Alright. Line that up. There you can see. Offset just a little bit from the Bible so my pins will ride along here. And then I will just push this. Don't pull on your plug follower. Just push on the core. Just slide that in. Now I can turn this and there we are. It is secured. Now I can take and reaffix my C-clip. And there you go. It's all back together. There you are. All right. Try this again later.